Hi guys, and welcome to the latest Warhammer news that are extremely unfortunate and stupid and also horrifying. So, let's take a look. This comes from that dark place. Magic the Gathering and Warhammer artist Paul Scott Canavan says he wants to track down and string up loved ones of people he disagrees with. So guys, I'm going to leave this article down below so you can actually read it yourself, but I'm going to read it a bit if you haven't heard already. What is this about? So Warhammer artist Postcard Caravan declared on social media that he wanted to track down and string up the loved ones of people he disagrees with. He wrote on X, "This is absolutely the play. We should be doing this with all of these weird creeps. Track down their significant others and mothers and string them up." Oh, how amazing, how amazing. I love to be tracked down and stringed up onto a wall just because this guy does not agree with me. So how about we all should go and do this with everyone that are disgusting creeps then, you know? I mean, by this point, why do we have laws? Why do we have anything? And I'm kidding, of course, but let him try to track me down and string me up. See that how it goes, because I have actually kicked more guys' butts in my life for real, not girl power or anything, but just for real in different circumstances that I can remember. So yeah, he will have a bit of an issue here. So continuing, his comment came in response to a post from Kotaku's senior editor Eliza Mercante, which detailed that she had tracked down the wife of YouTube Smash JT and sent her a message on Facebook asking what she thinks about the father of her children harassing a woman online and laughing when she shares that someone's they're supporting has been threatening to kill them for weeks. And that's a whole nother topic, guys. As for Canavan, he doubled down on tracking down loved ones and stringing them up in response to one user who asked him if he would be okay if people tracked down his loved ones. Canavan said, "I mean, if I turn into a total piece of and start harassing women online, then yeah, go nuts." So I don't know what he meant here. I mean, you say something, but then you say like, "Oh, sure, just do it." Like, what is your stance in the end of the day? But the article continues. Not only would he double down, but he claimed his opinion that loved ones be tracked down and string up was not controversial. What is happening, guys? YouTuber That Umbrella Guy asked, "Fascinating. Is that the company stance? Stringing up moms and significant others?" Canavan replied, "I think you may have misunderstood. The conversation was about holding people accountable for their attacks on the internet. I don't think it's super controversial take." Yeah, guys, well, we all had our spats with a ton of people online. But no matter what we think about anything, we do have to be respectful to the extent that we could be. Of course, I have been attacked a ton of times. You probably have been attacked a ton of times in different circumstances and in different contexts. But for sure, how can you go and say that the significant others of people should suffer because someone is to blame for saying something that someone didn't like? By that logic, everyone should go after anyone for absolutely anything. And then we are going to have chaos and something like that movie where everyone were killing everyone on a particular day. And we don't want that to happen, now do we? That is why we gotta use our wits, intelligence, although in these days it's very scarce, and people have lost the plot. And what the heck does it mean to have common sense? That's once again another topic, although it is closely into the core of such issues. Canavan then accused Kern of sending a hate mob after him and claimed he worded his post poorly. He wrote on X, "Sending a hate mob after me seems like a little unkind considering I was just agreeing that people who attack others on the internet should be held accountable. I admit I phrased it poorly, but also it wasn't a statement. It was a reply to a tweet." Well, Mr. Paul Scott Canavan, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you gotta be extremely, extremely careful what you say on the internet. That's one. And second, you cannot say that you endorse in any kind of a way physical attack on the significant others of other people. So basically, if this was about, let's say, my significant other disagreeing with you on the internet, you would say that you should come and string me up on the wall because you don't agree with him. Like, what is this and what is happening and what is going to happen if the person that's actually active on the internet is me and you do not agree with me? Then how about then what? You want to just string me because of me, or just want to string me because, or you just want to go and hang my boyfriend on the wall or something? Like, what is that? It's just ridiculous. It's so dumb and that it's comical, but it's also really, really threatening and really, really scary to just go and say something like that, you know? And another person, ex-user KD3M, responded to his writing saying, you want someone held accountable? Say that. Yes, say freaking that, okay? You said go after their loved ones. Of course, like, what the heck? What the heck is this? Have some of your own medicine along with that so-called accountability you want people to have. And then Canavan replied, again, I was just replying to a tweet. I understand how it was misread. I was taking accountability right there. Okay, something that is a direct sentence calling for people, stringing people on the wall, calling for people doing something like this. Kern reacted to Canva's comment, writing on X, Kotaku and crazy woke game devs attack you and lie, saying you are stalking them and harassing them. Meanwhile, they want to find your families and string them up. Okay, guys, we live in a world that's just horrible today in terms of how we treat each other. And even people that are from the woke side don't realize that they're doing harm to also themselves. They're doing harm to children as well because they're brainwashing them into believing a lot of other stuff. And we, the previous generation that are now grown up but still young, we have seen a lot of things that did not need to be pushed down into our throats in order for us to think that they are okay and whatever, it depends on the case. But yeah, we grew up fine. We didn't need to have this force opinions on us, this force politics in media, force politics in movies, games, and everything. That is absolute toxic poison to everyone and everything, lowering the quality of everything, having no justification, having no real inclusion, adding no quality to the stories that are being told, and just trying to make some kind of a excuse for those things being there. And for someone that pushes these things to just decide to go now and say, hey, you there, I don't agree with you, I pushed a lot of things down your throat and we are going to keep pushing those things and you have to take it, but that is not enough, so we're going to physically punish you and your loved ones, your mothers and your girlfriends, because what, you're right, you're not evil? You really think that you're not evil by doing this? You really think that you're right? You really think that any negativity, a type of a harassment, whether it's verbal or physical, it's fine because you think that you're on the right side of history? Is that it? With evil through progression? Is that your idea? You think that it's not evil? Oh, I'm sorry. It's forceful. It's literally negative. You think that only with force you can make a change. Let's just go back and remember why and what are we actually fighting for here. Let's just go back, because before 2016 we actually did have diversity in movies, diversity in games. We had movies since the 80s with diversity and notable actors that became multi-millionaires that are of color, and they will always be amazing success because they are till this day. Nobody said a thing, nobody said, oh my gosh, you are of color. No, there were just those people like Will Smith, Oprah Winfrey, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Jackie Chan from the Asian side, Bruce Lee, one of the biggest legends for a lot of reasons. But those are people of color and they broke their way in with talent, perseverance, real qualities. They didn't need to lecture anyone to do this. And we can talk about this until the end of the day, guys, but that was the topic. We gotta fight against this type of aggression because it should not be normalized. This will hit everyone from all sides. Nobody wins. We gotta stop it. when it starts. We gotta know that, we gotta point it out when we see it and stop it before it grows. No good can come from evil. Truthfulness and not childish feelings. Objectivity, critical thinking, being more composed, try to be more wise, not be impulsive, not be crazy, not be emotional wreck. Those are good things that we gotta try to develop in ourselves. So yeah guys, thank you so much. Until next time with me, the 40k Empress, Gary. Bye bye.
An artist who works for our universe wants to track down and string up loved ones of people he disagrees with. I'm the Emperor of Mankind, only I can do that. The wrath of the Emperor of Mankind is coming. What are your orders, Father? Fortify the gate with our based armies and call the Empress from the outside universe. I will go curse in the back. The 40k Empress teaches fitness, health, nutrition, and helps with your intimate relationships. At OnlyFans. Yes, I know what you're thinking, but she doesn't use it for Slanesh things. Go there and let her help you with what you truly need. The link is down below in the description dimension. Go on, click the link. I'd know if you didn't. I see you.